it's the same as relationship attachment styles. You just apply it to your artwork. I've never seen anyone do this before, so this is hopefully a very unique video that I've not seen before. But I'm sure someone's done it, but I've never seen it before. So that's why you should subscribe to this channel, and you should like this video and all the videos. You should just like it, because I'm needy and I have an anxious attachment style. No, actually, I think I have a disorganized attachment style, but we'll get to that. Hi everyone, and welcome to Creative Hearts. My name is Gemma Rosenthal, and I'm here to help you find your voice and live your most creative life. Today's video is going to be about attachment styles and how this relates to our art. So, are you someone that has an anxious attachment style to your art? Are you always clinging and hoping that people will like it? Are you always trying to find, work on it all the time and keep it close, can't let go? Are you someone that has an avoidant style with your art? Do you leave it for ages? Do you not nurture it? Do you go, I'm just going to distract and watch YouTube channels and not do my art? Do you ignore it? Do you ignore your soul's inner calling? These are some of the questions that we're going to be exploring in this video. So, according to YouTube, that I've just Googled, there are 4 attachment styles: secure attachment, ambivalent or anxious preoccupied attachment, avoidant dismissive attachment, and disorganized attachment. Now, secure attachment is when you are pretty chill when it comes to relationships, when it comes to your art, if we're using it in this format. You nurture your relationship to your art. You like spending time with it. Maybe you have a good practice. This could be, sorry, my throat's a bit sore at the minute. Let me just cough this out. Okay. We are good to go. I may be doing that throughout the video, we'll see. So if you have a secure attachment, when it comes to relationships, you will be nurturing your partner, nurturing yourself. You'll see yourself and your partner as equals. This is whether you have a partner or not. If you're dating or if you're just having relationships with friends, you will have a secure attachment, which means that you're not attached to the person, but at the same time, you have a healthy attachment, meaning you understand the independence of the relationship. You know that you need each other to survive, in terms of, we all need people. We all need each other. We are all connected. We're all one. And when you have that acknowledgement that you matter as well as the other person matters, that is called a secure attachment style. So when it comes to your art, what does having a secure attachment style mean when it comes to your art, your creative work? So a secure attachment style with creativity might be having a healthy journaling practice, or having a healthy relationship to your art. So it might be that, you love your art, you do it often, but you're not like obsessive about it, to the point of it making you ill. Or no, I'm not not going to criticize myself too much for that, but yeah, I do need to work on that. So you're not like really codependent with your art. It's just like you love it, you spend time with it, you share it with others, but you have an easy, natural relationship with it. You nurture it, but you don't obsess about it, and you don't like worry about it. Okay, so that's secure attachment. Ambivalent or anxious preoccupied attachment. So in relationships, what does this look like? It looks like worrying, is the person going to message me back? When are they going to message me back? It's thinking, oh my God, so-and-so left me and now I feel incomplete. Now I don't feel whole. It's kind of like really over messaging the person to be like, have I done something wrong? Wanting someone to love you, but to the point of like pushing that person away. So that's anxious attachment. What does that look like within your art? So it might be obsessing over and over again about a certain piece of work that you're doing. So for example, like I remember a time when I was really worried about getting a song right, and I just used to sing it over and over and over and over again, just this little bit, this one note, and I would just practice it over and over again. And it's like to the point of just over rehearsing. Or it might be like over pushing, like sharing, like, come on, please look at my art, my work. Why is no one listening? Why is no one seeing me? Why is no one responding when I'm putting everything out there? I'm putting all the work into it. And it's that anxious kind of relationship to your audiences, relationship to the people that you're serving. And this can hinder the serving process because people feel that energy. So that's anxious or ambivalent attachment style. What is avoidant dismissive attachment? So how this looks in relationships is you ignore people. Maybe you go cold. You perhaps don't message people back. You maybe just go cold. Maybe you have an attraction to someone, but you're so scared that it might go wrong, so then you distance yourself from that person, and then the relationship never gets a chance to blossom. Or if you're in a relationship, it might be just treating your partner with just like disdain or distance, or just like, yeah, I'm not bothered. Like maybe if they show you loads of emotions and you're just like, get away from me, don't talk to me about that, you're avoidant. You're not loving the person and the relationship and nurturing yourself as well. Perhaps you avoid your own emotions. Perhaps you avoid by distraction, maybe addiction, maybe just following thought patterns that just don't serve you. So that's avoidant dismissive. What does this look like? I'm sorry, our flies might just go over I can just see it's just there. I'm like, go away. That's my dismissive avoidant. Go. Don't come near me. Fly. That's how avoidance will. If you're avoidant, you treat people like flies. So this is not really funny, but it's kind of funny. So that's avoidant. What does avoidant look like when it comes to your art? So avoidant might be just not doing it, not doing your art, not spending the time to nurture your projects, avoiding sharing, not putting your work out there, closing yourself off, being like, no, this work is precious, I'm not sharing it, avoiding criticism. Not putting it out there because you don't want to be criticized. You don't want to be hurt. So maybe you've shared in the past. And this is a lot of the time with avoidance. So maybe they've had a relationship that went really well, but then it went wrong. And then they're like, I'm never doing that again. I'm closing my heart. So it might be the same with your art, is that you shared something perhaps when you were younger and maybe a parent criticized it, or maybe your friends didn't like it or something, and then you're like, I'm never sharing that again. I did that with I just killed the fly, I just ate it. Oh my God, that's disgusting. The fly killed itself. I didn't kill the fly. It killed itself by flying into my mouth. It didn't see that this was not healthy. So learn from the mistake of the fly, right? Don't fly into a mouth if it's gonna kill you? Like, I'm not sure if this is a lesson, but it's definitely a lesson. Don't just go into relationships that are unhealthy. And the same with your art. We have to be mindful of these things. You know, don't do your art if it's going to kill you. Do your art to help you live. Have a healthy, secure attachment. Where were we? So, disorganized attachment is where you flip from one to the other. So, if you are disorganized, you may have had a childhood where you sometimes got a lot of love, but then they would take it away by shouting at you, or perhaps they would dismiss you at other times. So disorganized attachment can look like 1 minute you're really anxious and you want to cling to people, and then the next minute you're just avoiding them. So it's kind of both. And maybe, you struggle to kind of commit to things because you are just going forward and back kind of thing. So how would this look like in terms of your art, your creativity? Well, that might look like 1 minute you're really obsessed with, like, you love your art so much and you're doing it all the time, and you're sharing it all the time with everyone, and then it's like, no more, I'm not sharing it, I'm not doing it, giving it up, or whatever. Feeling hurt perhaps because people aren't watching you, listening to you, appreciating you and your art. Maybe you feel like hurt, abandoned. Maybe then you detach, become distant. But then maybe other times you become really needy for love and appreciation. Basically, it's the same as relationship attachment styles. You just apply it to your artwork. Basically, that's the formula that I've done, and I've never seen anyone do this before, so this is hopefully a very unique video that I've not seen before, but I'm sure someone's done it, but I've never seen it before. So that's why you should subscribe to this channel, and you should like this video and all the videos. You should just like it, because I'm needy and I have an anxious attachment style. No, actually, I think I have a disorganized attachment style, but we'll get to that. So I think I'm working on having a secure attachment. So this is where, first of all, let's just take a moment. You can write down those things. Let's just refresh. So we'll come back to secure, but ambivalent attachment or anxious attachment, you're needing attention, you're trying to get something from the world in terms of, appreciation, love, respect, whatever it is you want from your art. You're also really needy when it comes to your art, so you might do it all the time and just get really anxious about it. Avoidant dismissant, when it comes to your art, you're not sharing, you're closed off, you're dismissive of it. You'll maybe say, oh, my stuff is rubbish, I hate it, why did I make that, oh my god, that kind of thing. I'm not sharing it with anyone, oh no, it's not good enough yet, that kind of thing. Disorganized would be flipping between the two. So what do we do to heal? What do we do to get to secure attachment? Because that's the goal, really, is to just be happy, right? I mean, surely that's your goal. If it's not, you need healing. So it should be your goal. Okay, so how do we get to secure attachment with our relationships and our art, so that then we can come together, boom, in an orgasmic, cosmic, lovely, loving, kind relationship to people and to our art, creativity. Wouldn't that be lovely? to have all people have healthy attachment styles to each other and to themselves and to their art. How amazing. That's the vision. So how do we create that? So first of all, you need to recognize which one you are. So just if you need to go over it, just think, write it down. Where am I anxious? Where am I detached? Where am I dismissive of my art? Am I worrying too much what people think of it? That kind of thing. Where am I being disorganized? Work out what you are and where your tendencies are. Then show yourself some compassion. It's not easy being an artist in this world.